Hello, feminine energies on the twin flame journey. I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for your likes and subscribes. And if you're ever interested in a private reading, you could send me a text message. My phone number is 954-204-6053. My private readings are $25 for a half an hour, $50 for an hour. And I just want to do a general energy check-in on how the masculine energies are doing during this twin flame or soulmate separation. And then I will do a separate video for the feminine energies and check in and see how you guys are doing and what you have coming towards you. Okay, so let's get started. I'm already seeing the All That Glitters card during my shuffle, and so the message that I got from this card is that obviously the separation is not going as well for them as they thought it was going to be. I feel like they thought that they weren't progressing the way that they wanted to, and they felt like they could do better being alone instead of surrendering to the journey. So let's see. How are these masculine twin flames doing during this separation? Breathe is here. So right now they're trying to refocus, regroup, maybe do some grounding exercises. When I seen the All That Glitters and now this card coming out, it's kind of telling me that they're trying to regroup. They're trying to really think about what they've done and how they're going to move from here on out. What else is going on for these masculine energies in the twin flame soulmate separation? Yeah, they're thinking about taking some type of risk, or they're being called to by spirit with exchanging gifts coming out here also. It's like they need to take some type of chance. They need to, I'm getting the message that the chance that they need to take, the risk that they need to take is to follow their heart instead of, I want to say logic, but it's not really logic if their heart is telling them to come towards their counterpart and they're not doing so. So it's like they're kind of exchanging, spirit is exchanging gifts with them, probably giving them slight bits of insight, maybe signs, synchronicities. They could be seeing number synchronicities right now. If you are seeing number signs and synchronicities like their anniversary, their birth date, possibly seeing their name everywhere, however that's going for you, it also goes that way for them too. But if they're choosing to stay unawakened, then they could be ignoring those messages. And we also have unfinished symphony. Okay, so that's just kind of clarifying that that is what they're thinking about. They're thinking about following their heart, and they're also being guided to do that, but that doesn't mean that that's what they're going to do. They're feeling very alone and isolated right now. Yeah, so there you go, mending. Let's clarify that. Okay, so they miss being in this loving, abundant energy. With milk and honey, there is talking about emotional satisfaction and fulfillment. So they miss being in that energy. They miss being emotionally fulfilled. They miss feeling like they're understood. I feel like I'm hearing that that's a big thing for a lot of them right now. Like you are very understanding, like you just understand this person because there's so many similarities between you and them. You understand where they're coming from. Even if you don't show the same behaviors as them, you understand. Okay, so that's kind of what they're thinking about right now. And they're also thinking about how could they clean this up. Usually during the twin flame soulmate separation, the runner does something extreme, like something that is like almost like you can't even come back from it. So now they're trying to figure out how could they clean this up? Is it even a possibility? And then we have orphaned officially coming out there. And this higher power coming out in reverse, like this person feels like they have been abandoned by spirit. They feel like, they feel alone, isolated, and abandoned. But the thing is that they're not listening. They're not following directions. They're not doing the shadow work on themselves that they need to do. This person could be going through a dark night of the soul kind of journey right now. So, it's very dark and lonely on that path. So they could feel like they're being ignored. They're losing hope. They're feeling like, they're thinking a lot about where things went wrong and maybe how they could fix it, but they're just not in the energy of knowing how to do that just yet. Yeah, never ending story. Yeah, and time to go in the reverse. So this is like a depression, the never ending story. Like there's a lot of blue, there's a lot of gray. There's also a lot of blue and gray in this card here. So they're really just feeling alone, isolated, depressed, and also stuck. They're feeling stuck in the mess that they created. And it's quite a big mess. So they're kind of stuck in that energy right now. And they're at a fork in the road. Some of them have some type of choice that they have to make. And we also have message in a bottle. So this person is kind of going back and forth. Do they want to reach out? Do they want to just stay in this never-ending story energy? It's all about pride and ego, why they don't want to reach out. They're feeling very emotional and knowing that things need to balance out in some way with message in a bottle. And to be fair, coming out like that, these three kind of came out, four really came out together. So it's like they're thinking that they need to balance things out. They need to make this right. With the unfinished symphony, it could either mean like that they either know that they need to give you closure, or it's unfinished symphony in the sense that the relationship is not completely over. But this person is probably, not probably, they are experiencing a lot of karma. They're probably being treated the same way that they treated you. I'm hearing for some of you guys, this person was extremely emotionally unavailable, didn't support you when you needed them the most. And now it's like they're in that energy of really feeling what they put you through. So they're kind of spending a lot of time in their emotions, thinking about following their heart, but they know that they need to do something. They either need to give you closure, or they need to let you know that the relationship is not over, or where they stand in this. Either way is what they're thinking about now. Yeah. But this is good news for you. They know that they need to be flexible, and that they need to they know that they need to be more flexible when it comes to this connection with the soulmate card and the flexible coming out here. It's like they know that they need to be more flexible and understanding, and they're trying to understand. They're trying to see where you were coming from. So that's good energy, because over the past few months, these masculine energies have been spending a lot of time in the woe is me kind of energy, feeling a victim of circumstance, feeling like they're a victim of their life. But, you get what you put out, and sometimes it takes a while to come back around, especially because while they were in the connection with you, you were kind of like blocking them from experiencing their karma, blocking them from experiencing the same feelings that they put you through. So, basically they were set up. They were set up by the higher power and put into a situation that they thought was going to be a golden opportunity, but obviously it wasn't with all that glitters. And now they're being forced to recognize the way that they treated you, the way that they treated other people, the way that they've probably always been. So now they're coming into the energy of knowing that they need to be more flexible and understanding with you. So let's see a little bit more what events are taking place in their life right now. Tell me about these masculine energies on the twin flame journey. Tell me about these masculine energies. They're facing judgment. This is like universal karma. That's the purpose of the separation. Okay, and then we have on the bottom of the deck the Six of Cups in reverse. They're really facing judgment for how they treated people in their past, and it even could be how they treated their children. Okay. So they're facing judgment, but they're still hopeful for the future. They're waiting for their ships to come in. They're still hopeful. I feel like this person is waiting for you to reach out to them. Don't do it, okay? Don't do it. Just don't do it. Make them come to you, because you already put in all the work and all the effort that you could into this connection. So now it's their turn. Yeah. Two of Cups in reverse. Knight of Wands in reverse. All right, so that is the separation between you and this person. It's like they're like in the energy of something's not working out for them. If they left you for another situation, it fell flat. Okay. that could be the all that glitters come with, I don't know why I said all that glitters. So that's clarifying that the Three of Wands is clarifying the all that glitters. So so they're facing judgment right now. And this could be another situation that they were hoping would get off the ground with another person, but it fell flat. I'm hearing, this is going to sound really adult, so if you don't want to hear it, don't listen. I'm hearing that some of these masculines are experiencing erectile dysfunction because they're not where they're supposed to be. That's horrible. Wow. Okay. So, yeah, take that if it resonates. Okay, but the Eight of Swords in reverse, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, and the Ace of Cups in reverse. Let's go on. I'll clarify that. Yeah, they're just, like I said, they're losing a lot of faith right now. Things are not really working out for them. They're kind of in a place where they're feeling mentally restricted. Some of them could be experiencing job loss. But they're still like hopeful for some type of new beginning at some point. But for right now, they're just going through a lot of depression and losing a lot of faith in the higher power. Losing a lot of faith. I feel like they just feel really abandoned and alone and isolated right now. I feel like in the beginning they thought initially that if they were alone they could survive better, or they could do better or thrive better. And then it's like, for some of them they felt like they just really wanted to be alone. For others of them they felt like there was another opportunity that was going to suit them better, that fell flat on its face. And it's just like they just did not want to surrender to the journey. So that's what they're going through right now. Eight of Cups, walking away. Okay, for some of you guys, this person could actually be walking away from a union. The Magician in reverse and the Four of Wands in reverse. This is real trouble in paradise, okay? So if this person chose to walk away for someone else, this person was manipulated into this situation with the Magician card in reverse. That the Magician in reverse is a manipulator, okay? And the Four of Wands in reverse is really like trouble in paradise, trouble in a union, trouble in something. So, you know, whatever situation, if it was that they abandoned you for friends and family, toxic friends and family members, or another situation, another union, it just really fell flat on its face. And now this person is feeling out in the cold the same way that they left you. I feel like this person tried to replace your energy. They thought that you were just... It's really sad because sometimes, like, when you pour all of your heart into someone, instead of them being appreciative of it, it goes right to their head and they just get gassed up and they start to think that they can replace this energy because you're treating them so well. You're putting them on this pedestal, for lack of a better term. So they're thinking that they start to get arrogant about it, and they think that everyone is going to see that value and someone else is going to see that value just as much as you do and treat them the same way, when the truth is they were only special because you made them that way. Some of you guys could be dealing with an air sign, King of Swords, or just a cold, unemotional person, okay? But it's like the King of Swords, the Six of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So this person had some type of choice to make. They were juggling something. And then it's like they thought they were headed right towards victory, but the Wheel of Fortune in reverse is just things not turning out as they should. It's like, that's what they get. Yeah, nothing's growing. Nothing's growing. Nothing's manifesting for this person. They're losing sleep. They're feeling very isolated, losing sleep over missed opportunities, feeling like, you know, yeah, missed opportunities. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse and the Death card in reverse. And oh my gosh, the Devil in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So, like I said, if this person chose to leave you for another situation, this is a Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the Devil in reverse. When it comes to reversals, they could either be a lack of or an extreme. Okay, so I feel like this person chose to involve themselves with someone who just wanted to take from them. The Queen of Pentacles is unstable. She doesn't have her health. She doesn't have, I almost said her health. She doesn't, almost mental health. She doesn't have her mental health together. She's not financially stable. She's more focused on what she can get from someone. Okay, so I feel like she's taken all your person's pentacles. Okay, but that's a lesson that they have to learn. I feel like, you know, maybe this person may have said to you that you're using them or you're taking from them constantly. So you know what? Spirit did put them in a situation with someone who actually will take from them continuously. And I feel like this person is just completely depleting everything from them. It's a hard lesson to learn, but it needed to be learned for this person here. So let's just get a couple of more messages. What's going on with these masculines in separation? They're hoping that you'll forgive them, and they're living in deep regret. Okay, they're living in deep regret with a karmic partner. Okay, so if they're not in this energy of deep regret yet, they will be. For some of you guys, I'm sure you're probably wondering if they're checking on you. They are checking on you. They're checking on you. They're watching you. Some of you, so I'm seeing that someone is really big into Instagram. Like you post on Instagram a lot. I'm seeing like beach pictures, bathing suit pictures. That may not have been right now, but I live in Florida, so we're hot all year round, and I forget that other places get cold. So if you had a nice summer and you were spending a lot of time by the water and having a good time, this person was watching you do that. So tell me more about these masculines in separation. Okay, they're not saying anything. They're mute right now. Like summer in the reverse, okay? So something significant happened for you guys over the summer. And this person is coming into the energy to where they're starting to want to surrender to the journey. Forgiveness coming, shadow work and forgiveness coming out here. So this person they are working on their shadow work, and they're coming to the realization that you have a lot to forgive them for. Okay, they know what they did. Yeah, destruction in the reverse. So because of their lack of self-worth is what caused them to destroy this connection. Okay, and then action kind of coming out sideways. So I feel like this person is kind of going back and forth because they know that you have a lot to forgive them for. So they're scared that you're not going to. They're scared. It's like almost like the not knowing if you're going to forgive them is easier to deal with than the potential possibility of you saying that you're not going to forgive them. Yeah, okay. So devotion in the reverse and bound in the reverse. That's talking about this energy here, okay? So I don't know, I almost want to say false devotion. They falsely devoted to a toxic situation. Maybe they thought that they were going to get something out of this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, because you know, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse and the Magician in reverse coming out here, that's manipulative energy. So this person could have been like manipulated into this toxic situation somehow. Yeah, third party on the bottom of the deck. So they were manipulated into this third party situation. I'm just here. Yeah, the answer is yes. So there you go. That's what came out here. This person thought they were going to get something out of it. So now they're living in deep grief and regret. Okay, they're regretting it. Admired here. I'm hearing that this person has a new appreciation for you. They have a new appreciation for you and all of the things that you did for them. And you know, masculines are a little bit different than feminines. Like we tend to express ourselves when we feel certain ways, and they tend to shut down and hide, especially these type of masculine energies. But they are working on reinvention here. They're working on reinventing themselves, but they're still in the energy of needing to learn some lessons. But free will is here also, so it's really up to them how long it takes them to learn this lesson. Yeah, divine masculine is still coming out in the reverse. So this person, interesting. So it's like they're going back and forth. Their vibrations are raising, but they're still kind of in their toxic energy and still kind of using their free will in, I don't want to say the wrong ways, but that's sure what it looks like. What else is going on here with these energies? They know you're their soulmate now. Yeah, dark night of the soul in the reverse. I knew that's what's going on here. That's usually what happens during the separation. Someone has to go through the dark night of the soul. And this person spending a lot of time thinking about the past. I'm sure like I'm seeing for some of you guys, they have your old text messages, old messages saved in their phone from like a long time ago, and they go back and they read them, and they're reading it with a fresh perspective. They're reading it from the perspective where they understand where you were coming from at the time, and maybe they didn't before, but they're starting to. So that's good news. Okay, so let's get some final messages from this person. Get some final messages. Let's get some final messages from these divine masculines in soulmate separation. Okay, look deep in your heart and you will feel my love, for my love for you is as deep as the ocean. Okay, and transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. Okay, and then balance. Love is not always about agreeing for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. So you could have backed down. This person could have a very strong-willed personality, and it's like even if they're wrong, you just have to back down. You could have felt like you just had to back down because it's almost like winning the argument is not as important as your relationship. So you had to back down just to stop it, just to stop the confrontation. Okay, but this person does still have love for you. And, oh shoot. Sorry, I dropped a couple cards and they're giving me a hard time about picking them back up. So somebody doesn't want this message to get out. We have playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have fun together and just remember the love is the greatest healer. Okay, so we're kind of in the energy right now where if you're wondering if your relationship was going to take some type of progress with this person, like maybe they were going to try to come back into union with you, it's like they're not there yet. They're just not completely there yet. But continue to have patience and trust in the plan because the divine is working with this person. Don't allow this to make you feel like you have to put your life on pause and just sit here and wait. Live your life, live for yourself, do what's best for you. I feel like if this person if these masculine energies don't get their self together soon and start getting with the journey, you have more than one soulmate. So some of you guys could, get blessed with some new love. So only take what resonates, and thank you for watching and good luck.